Hello, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Let's see, what are we going to do? Last time we dealt with the Zentrum and Joaquin's Rest and the Paladins for Karlach. This time, I think we're going to go back to Emerald Grove. I want to check Damon's weapons for sale, but I also want to do the Harpies.
Can't slow down.
I almost forgot about the Harpies. We got to save that kid.
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows
Hopefully
how long
we
it'll take
don't
these
get
folks
lured
to
to our
get there on
death.
foot.
Harpies are a dangerous
If
fight,
they
I think
make it.
mostly because of where they're
They're slow,
positioned.
vulnerable. Half or more will die long before it doesn't escape.
No time.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
Problem with the Harpies is that they're located here, or you're most likely to just wander over to where they are at like level 3. And they're a level 5 fight.
Let's see.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
They're no joke. You can do it at level 3 with the right group and a little bit of luck, but honestly, that you should be level 4, level 5 before you take on the Harpies. Just to increase your chance of resisting their songs.
Seems like
I
a
have
good
had
moment
runs
to
that
talk.
they ended
Looking
because
for
they just
steel?
kept my whole party
I have,
charmed.
well, something close.
Let me see your wares, Damon. What do you got? Do you have a hand crossbow? No, you do not. You got a rapier, though. I don't think we need one anymore. Will's got his glaive. Oh, he does have a hand crossbow. Well, give me that. You know what? And give me the flail. We'll give that to Shadowheart. She doesn't need a flail, but it's better than her normal mace. If she ever does hit something, it should do some damage. And I want to sell. We'll sell one of these hand crossbows. I don't need two. All right, we got one hand crossbow. We're gonna keep an eye out for a second one before we get rid of Harold. 7 to 16 damage, and this is 7 to 12. But with a bonus attack, we could do another D6. We could get 2 attacks off with it. Is the extra attack worth more? It'd be 3 D6 per turn instead of 2 D10. Less overall damage, potentially, still. Especially since it increases our chance to miss. So we'll hold on to it. I want it. I'm going to eventually dual wield, but I want to get another +1 crossbow before we do. Oh, very happy with that. Let's see, Karlach, it doesn't matter what your weapon is, you just throw things. Shadowheart's good, Will's good. Gale has his staff, that's going to be the best thing for him for a while. You've got the rupturing blade, which I think is better than just a +1 rapier. Yeah. And then Lae'zel has the Everburn blade, which is the best thing she's going to have until we get the Silence greatsword. So I think we're good on weapons until we find another hand crossbow. Most excellent. Anything we want to sell? We don't. Well, good to have some armor. Anything else we want to sell? No, we're good. And there's nothing else we need to buy. Everybody's got their best armor at the moment.
I'm behind.
At the ready.
Where there's a will, there's a why.
I could. When there's a will, there's a why. I hadn't heard that one before. I could give him more armor and give him the heavy armor for 17. Which I think would give him 19 AC. But I kind of like him having the jolty vest, since he's going to be kind of lightning focused at the moment. I think we're okay for now. We'll give him heavier armor later when it actually matters.
Where am I needed?
Will's in his medium armor. It's the best we can get him right now.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Medium armor. Oh yeah, +1. Do you want to buy... Maybe we give her chain shirt also. It's the same armor, but she'll gain a bonus to dexterity saving throws and checks, instead of having disadvantage on stealth. Yeah. That's what happens when money's not an object. You just buy things. Alright, Shadowheart. Kill that. Alright. Good job, Damon. Let's dye her new armor. There she goes.
No one stopped me.
Alright,
yet.
let's go deal with harpies.
Time to press ahead.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, before we deal with the harpies, we need... I guess we're not going to need that. We're going to need Sanctuary. Yeah. We'll try to remember to swap it back after.
Let's move. Don't waste a step.
Hopefully we still have time. I'm pretty sure they don't kill the kid unless you clear the goblin camp without saving him. Pretty sure.
Is someone singing?
Yep, someone is in fact singing.
It's beautiful.
I don't know if guidance
Very
helps,
well.
but we're gonna try it.
Shh. Listen.
Listen quietly.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Wisdom. Struggled against the music's pull. Ooh, we get advantage.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
It's a trick. Get back.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Oh, Mircon.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
I don't think so, buddy. Okay. We lost Galen Will. Great. And Asterion. We still have Shadowheart, but she goes after everybody else, so that's not great. Do I have my bird? No, I don't have a summoned... Damn it. Alright, we're gonna try...
Should get started.
And then... I'm gonna use a Roaring Thunder Arrow. It didn't stop her singing somehow. I thought it would. I thought for sure that would stop her singing. Alright, I want to get closer here. Alright, and turn. No, don't kill Murkon. Oh, thank God. Go to the attack. Oh, good. Gale also resisted the song. Most excellent. That should do. Let's lightning bolt. And destruction. Two dead.
Damned monster. I'll
Good
make you
job,
pay.
Gale.
This is my time.
Who else we got? There's one over there. We misty step over here. Didn't hit it. Hit it. Oh, yeah, booming blade. Hell yeah.
Can't give up.
Just to be safe, we're gonna put Sanctuary on Murkon. So nobody attacks him. We're gonna bless. How many do we have in range? Let's do a rank 2. 2, 3, and 4.
Now this is my happy place.
Let's
Watch this.
go up
Aye,
here.
aye.
The high ground if we can. There's only one left. She might be out of range for my throw. Oh, she's not. All right. We'll blow a rage on this. Throw a hammer at you.
1, 2.
And we'll throw a dagger at you. Nice.
Are they gone?
Ah, they're all gone. Are you all right?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Go back to your parents. There's worse in the wilds than harpies.
They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Okay.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
There's a lot of harpies, did you?
And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well,
He's so humble.
that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather
Didn't
more
say
exotic
anything.
than a winged cat.
A jazz?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
I mean, you helped too, Gale. You killed 2 of them.
Open up.
Yeah, we don't need the skull. I don't think the harpies have any loot. You go to their nest and get the ring, but that's... There's nothing of value here. Oh, 20 gold. I stand
Wonder if
corrected.
the gods are
There was
watching
20
me.
gold. Alright, the chest.
What's in here?
I want 160 XP for discovering this side of the beach. We'll send Karlak up the hill to the nest.
Don't burn yourself. Saddle up. Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Alright, we got a note. Is Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry, she should never have got your name in the first place. Now for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while, at least. Money came from a mercenary group. Probably best I don't give their name. And I've agreed to a couple jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because, gods, it's so strange to write it. Because they need a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice because that would be a lie. But I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life, aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur. He likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand, and if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that too. Love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me, Edmund. Got a journal. We followed Musherb's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us, and the muck on my boots has hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully we find redacted. Lost more hair this morning. I knew there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it to be so Eric. I hear him laughing, the lamentations of the omens droning like a chorus. What is the purpose of this hellhole? He speaks through the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Is he the tomb? In the last legible page is a crudely drawn charcoal outline of a bearded devil's face, its mouth agape in a silent scream. Weird journal. Color spray ring, we'll let them keep their bones. Hippity hop. Back to the party. And back in the party. There we go.
Can't give up now. Never wanted the easy path.
Go back. And we'll go meet Maul. There's also a chest up here. But it never has anything of value in it. I think it's just random treasure. But we'll see what's in it this game.
Still alive, so that's progress.
It's just over here. Again, we'll have Karlak go.
I'd love to, thanks.
Actually, let me send her a
Still
shovel.
breathing, despite everything.
If I type, where is the shovel? It's here somewhere. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, I don't have it. Who has the shovel?
My faith protects me.
Ah, excellent choice.
Action, not reaction.
Oh, Karlak has the shovel. Even better.
All right. That's curious.
Fantastic. What do we get? Healing potion and 15 gold. We'll leave the bow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just random loot. I've never gotten anything memorable out of it. I don't even always get it. It's a lot to send somebody over there for. But, you know, I'll take a healing pot.
I've wished to live in more interesting times. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's go talk to Mole. should be fairly happy with this. I think we've saved all the children. Hey, Donnie.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's
He
lair.
nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Thanks for showing me the door. Leave. I don't need to tease Donnie. I've never done any of the extra dialogue options. Maybe on an evil playthrough.
Something's on my mind.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. I heard you helped Melly with that locket. I owe you for that. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
True fact.
And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Quite the opposite. I want to invest in the newest Thieves Guild on the Sword Coast.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe. See us coming.
All right. I think if we talk to her again, we can get a mission to steal the idol. But I don't think I want to on this playthrough. I might save that for a different playthrough. Mostly because I need to research how to actually do it. That's not the kind of thing you experiment on in honor mode. Or you end up fighting the entire grove, which changes the pace of the entire story. Alright, that's done. We've got gear. Had a little bit of a fight. Let's... yeah, we'll do a short rest. Doesn't hurt. Let's head back to the Blighted Village. I think the plan is to do the swamp. Do we want to do the swamp, or do I want to get my Volo eye before we do the hag? No, we can just go do the swamp. We'll go do the swamp. Let's see, there's another chest over here. One up here? I don't think so. I think it's down there. In early access, the chest was up here by the step.
No traps, please.
Yeah, it was in this grove over here. But they moved it when the game went live. Just down the road a little bit.
Something over there.
Ooh, what'd we get? Elixir of the Colossus. Increase your size. Weapons deal an additional d4 damage. Gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. So we're going to send that to Lae'zel. Fleet Fingers. Once per turn, after you dash or take a similar action, you can jump without using a bonus action. Okay. We'll just take all. We'll send this to Will. There we go. This is a decent chest. I don't know about the gloves.
Enough! You know you have her. Please, we
just want Mayrina back.
Maybe give them to Asterion until we get something better.
Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
Shadowheart is so thirsty for Karlach.
Do you harass every old woman you meet?
Alright,
Just
let's
tell
go
us where she
deal with
is.
Auntie.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this.
We found our insight.
We won't ask again.
What's going on here?
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
I don't want to kill them. What did you do to their sister, Ethel?
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Someone please tell me what's going on.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
Let's try the ranger option. None of the other ones ever stop them from rushing into the swamp. This one probably won't either. But hags are dangerous, unnatural things. Even this place feels warped and twisted.
I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk.
This one seems reasonable.
What would you suggest?
Trust a more experienced soul. I'll find your
Are
sister.
you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Yeah, he doesn't listen no matter what you say, I'm pretty sure.
Mind flare might have its perks. At least then I can float over this muck.
Not one for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Children and people with a little bit of grit.
Gale needs his closet. There we go.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna give myself guidance again. See if it helps.
How much farther can I go?
Oh, it kills my hunt because of concentration. That's okay.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Ranger nature. Let's try looks for signs of unnatural activity. I already said I felt weird, so... Oof. We'll try that again. No need to sit on 4 inspiration. There we go. Alright, now, the hard part. With a party this big, it's almost impossible to avoid the traps. So we're going to have people with gushing wounds. unfortunately. Let's go this way. There they go.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
You can usually make it past those ones. And my bird is dead. Can't summon another one. Alright, let's see how this goes.
I wonder what the next move is. Ugh, I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
No idea.
Probably.
If anybody passes their check. Hold. Damn it. Alright, most of them did. We're gonna heal everybody. One more. Okay.
At least things have stayed interesting. Something good here, I hope. I have something to ask.
Back to this red
Right?
cap.
The murderous glare of a redcap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust, greets you. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
What are you doing?
You seized me? Nosy, scum-sucking, lice-ridden little ball-bag! Get out! Or I bite tongue! Eat tongue! Delicious tongue!
Not going anywhere.
Ha! I bleed you, cut you, make many delicious holes. Yes, yes!
Alright. Let's see. We got all of them directly in front of us. Let's get this one first. Get you a dash up here. There we go.
Let's have some courage. With finesse.
What does this do? Let's do this. Missed. Again.
I can't even catch my breath.
Damn it. You gotta stop missing.
Allow me to demonstrate.
We're gonna lightning bolt. And destructive edge.
Certainly.
Need to stay focused. Got to move.
Here.
Time to deal some punishment.
Smell blood.
Rude.
Got it.
Rage. Let's use our rage.
Handy.
Fantastic. Let's trip this guy. Damn it. There you go. And then just hit him. Action search. And hit him. There we go. Hey, Zell, you gotta hit things, man.
Let's have a look.
Oh, there's the brothers. Read the letter. Dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad. I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Mom, alright? She has enough on her plate. Irina. Well, we haven't had the Asterion event yet, so we don't know that he's a vampire. This could be an interesting conversation. I mean, we know he's a vampire. It's so obvious. I don't know how it's a surprise to anybody, but let's talk to Gandrel.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
I thought you were a jackass, but a racist? I'm shocked.
Your friend has just heard the rumors of my people. That we steal chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Now, I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out. If I can afford her blood price.
A vampire spawn? Why?
Asking why a monster hunter would hunt a monster.
Just so. Vampires are godless parasites. We do not need a reason to destroy them. But in this case, it is a sacred mission from the head of my tribe. She sent me here to capture the beast and return it to her.
Capture? And bring it where?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Under all the smiles, you can feel Astarion's tension. He's coiled like a spring, hand inching towards his weapon.
How do you capture a vampire exactly?
At night, of course. Beyond that, I will say no more. There are some trade secrets we cannot share.
How sensible. We should go, but you have fun tracking your monster.
Why not join us? We could use a monster hunter.
No, I mean, we have different quests. I wouldn't want to distract this fellow from his path any more than he'd want to lead us from ours.
The elf is right. I have my own road to walk. A road that leads me straight to a hag's den, alas. But I wish you well. Be safe.
Indeed. It's an interesting way to do that. It's hard to get here without getting the Asterion cutscene. I'm glad we did it. Alright, I don't want to deal with the hag just yet. We're gonna go... Hold on, get your spear back. Might as well get this javelin too. Send those to Karlak. Alright. We'll send this to Karlak too. He is our bearer of burdens. Alright, people. Try not to step in any more gushing wounds. Oh, we gotta go this way. This is the safest way to do this. Probably this way, actually.
Mine. I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Good job. Get everybody over here. Stealth. We'll get as close as we can.
Best be on my way.
Oh, and we're in combat. Everybody in combat? No, Shadow Heart. Oh, hell no. And Will. Okay, and this is I don't have a familiar because it died. Alright, let's take this guy out. Let's do the necrotic arrow. And we missed. Good on.
Lance board is set.
Lance board is set, but
Outflank, outsmart.
here, okay. Scare it, maybe? Right. It's saved. I'm gonna say less. Yeah. Karlak and Lae'zel.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Rage.
Incoming.
And throw.
Good idea, Karlak.
Fantastic. Let's throw a hand axe at him.
Forever dauntless.
Victory awaits.
Oh, there's two more methods in the back. Okay.
No time to waste.
Trip. Try a menacing attack. Counterspell. I don't want to deal with the vines. teleport. Let's teleport away from the mud. Over here. Okay.
Victory's assured.
Fireball that guy. Critically missed.
This is good.
Time to move.
Let's start. Cash.
Have to keep going.
Let's. God damn it.
Heating up.
Let's go here.
Tactical.
Now jump up there. Throw a dagger at this guy. Another dagger, or whatever this is, at you. Critically missed! We are not having good luck with our rolls.
I am fury. I am death.
Strike. And do a bow attack again. Fantastic.
What's inside?
Alright, we got all the wood. Do another rest.
That seems to be Corvus tree. And the Shadow Druid's mark.
Breathe deep and move.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon, I may just get a tad malcontent.
Come on. Alright, read. Korga, Oladun has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Avis. Alright, we're gonna give those gloves to Asterion. The gloves are mostly what we came here for. And the note. But the gloves are good to have. Nice. A bunch of supplies. Poison resistance, that's good to have. Alright. Should we do the hag? I think we should. Let's go deal with the hag. We should rest before we deal with the hag, honestly. We're out of short rests. And if we don't kill her in the entryway of the cabin, getting to her kind of requires a short rest because we have to get through the caves. So let's do a long rest. No reason not to. Anybody that wants to chat, it doesn't look like it. We'll break down. Everybody looks content. All right.
You don't don't
see if
sleep well,
Oh, we got the
flitting
Astarion
between
cutscene.
dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
You were strangely concerned when we met the monster hunter in the swamp.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
I don't care how much you need, you're not drinking my blood.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
Let him go.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Bring everybody back together.
What's up for discussion?
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
Having a vampire on our side could prove helpful.
Indeed,
useful.
it could.
Words.
These are very helpful in a fight. Of course, I can't summon wolves or turn to mist like a true vampire. Being a spawn has its drawbacks.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire.
Oh, no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The Mind Flayer parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Hunting with vampires. Never thought I'd see the day. Very well, but I'm keeping an eye on you. And no wisecracks about having us for supper.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
We need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
I just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Oh, we didn't get the Shadowheart line. Ah, that's sad. She offers to put a bell on him. I love that line. Alright, let's get speak with animals running. Anything else we need to set? Let's get a familiar out. One bird. Will needs his closet. Hello, Cork.
Let's get going.
Alright, let's leave this. Leave camp. Let's go talk to a hag.
Should mind my step.
There is a bonus fight in the swamp to the right of the hag's cabin that I'm not going to do because it is ridiculously hard and serves no purpose that I can tell. But if you go around here, there's a couple of treasure chests with random treasure and a frog
So much as a
that is
hungry look,
ridiculously
and I'll
strong.
drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Alright, everybody get up here before we open the door.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
You had no apology from me, hag.
I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
Ah, that's Mayrina. I have some bad news for her.
Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
You know what that sounds like to me? Leverage.
What is it? What's going on?
Shadowheart's here to bargain. Auntie Ethel killed your brothers.
That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The deal is off.
Enough, away with you. Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
Whew.
Let me pull your string.
Counterspell.
Puppet.
Alright, who's going first here? Oh, you're so far away. God damn it. Dash. It is... And you're trapped behind the whole party. It's up there. Your one job is to give us advantage. Let's see. Who is in your way? Look at Karlak.
This is gonna feel good.
Over
Jimmy
here.
on the go.
You're going to enrage. Bro.
Go on.
Ass. Do it again. Good job, Karlak. This way. Hunter's Mark. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Should have drank the potion before we went into the fight. Can't get up there. Whatever, we'll move over here.
Don't waste a step.
Save that. Mods.
Lad who favors the fearless.
It's
And we got her before she went downstairs. What you like to see. Send that to Astarion. Take the rest. I'm still taking damage from. Oh, I'm on fire.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if he had free reign?
Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
I'm sure you would.
What's in this food
Don't
chest?
sound so eager.
Alright, let's rest.
Feeling fresh?
Here goes nothing.
There was once a beautiful woman. Men and women alike traveled across the land to earn her hand in marriage, but none could win her heart. Her mother despaired, for she wished for her daughter to find love and happiness, and then her mother died. The woman cried and cried. Her suitors stopped calling. Her friends stopped writing, and still she cried.
Just
Poor
to remind
child.
you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
You poor child, Shar whispered in her ear. They only wanted you for your beauty, your charm, your grace. Now that grief has replaced your charms, none care for you, none but I. The woman spoke to Shar, who listened. She prayed to Shar, who answered. For the first time in her life, the woman had a true friend. And then Shar asked her to take a vial, a small vial, an innocent vial. She took the vial to a man. The man filled it with a liquid and told her to drop it into a well. The woman did. She wanted Shar to love her, to be proud of her. And then people became sick. People died. But Shar loved her, and the woman loved Shar. Now men and women alike travel across the land to see her, not because she is beautiful, not because she is charming, but because she is a high priestess of Shar, and her word is law. Right. It's in the wardrobe. See if we can find a hat for Gale. Health potion. Well, we'll give that to Gale.
These boots have seen everything.
Some gold. Boring. What about this wardrobe?
Anything of use?
Another health potion. We'll give that to Shadowheart. Prayer. I don't need to read a prayer. What do we got? Will. I'll take the rest. A lot of potions. There's a book here. If I can find the angle. There we go. I already had the recipe. Oh, there's the key.
For me.
What do we have out here? Greater healing potion. A letter from M. The letter begins in an elegant cursive but ends in a harsh sloping scrawl. Ethel, forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The mewling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 of their agents. None have talked, not yet at least. I doubt you hear anything beyond the bleating of your ridiculous sheep, but if you catch even a whisper, send word immediately. M. Let's grab the antidote. That's good to have. I don't trust any of the food, if I'm being honest. One more shabby wardrobe. Let's check it out. The book. On Hags. Let's read that. An excerpt from A Brush with Evil on Hags, written by Elizabeth M. Soot. It has been too long, dear reader, since we last sat together. I wish it was because I'd been traveling far and wide, working to bring you more tips and tricks on how to triumph over evil. Alas, that was not the case, for I fell prey to a green hag. Worry not, I am alive and well, but I have spent the last 2 years in her service. One day I will share what happened in that darkened cell, but not this day. Instead, I come to you with a warning. We have discussed hags before, be they of the night, green, or sea variety, and how they are not to be trifled with. But even with all my research, I never truly understood what it meant to encounter one. Evil beings, hags rely on magic, deceit, illusion, and even blackmail to lure their victims in. I knew this. I repeated it many times to you, dear reader, but I did not realize their charm, their allure. I did not know how I would come to love her, that I would yearn to please her. She strung me along, tempting me with my wildest dreams. I thought myself clever, that I would be able to outmaneuver her. Once I bested a glabrezu. Don't know what that is. Surely I could handle a green hag, and she let me believe it until she sprung her trap. Hags delight in suffering, priding themselves on creating new and inventive ways to torment those in their care. And while I have escaped, I spend every waking moment in fear that either her or one of her sisters will come for me. For a hag coven does not let even the smallest of slights go unpunished. And so I rescind my previous guides to dealing with a hag, my suggestions for clever language and deceit. Instead, I offer these words, should you ever encounter a hag. Run, and pray she does not follow. There you go. Sounds like it was written by a hag. Let's go downstairs. We gotta go rescue Mayrina. Oh, Gale needs another artifact.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Alright, let's let you eat, what do we got? Here's powerful magic. Take the shattered flail. That thing is garbage. Heals the wielder for 1d6 hit points, but they go mad if they don't continue hitting an enemy every turn. Doesn't trigger other passives that react to healing. Yeah, donate that one.
Thank you.
The +2, Gale. High magic.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
What's happening? Yeah, are you alright? Is there anything I can do to help?
You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Okay. That's 2 of 3 artifacts for Gale.
What is this place?
My darling Magrum. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crushed me.
Ugh.
Oh, my head!
Oh, no.
Oh, no. No. Why ain't I petrified?
The hag is dead.
What? How am I still breathing? I've the bite.
What's the bite, exactly?
I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Your insides end up on the outside. Petrification stops the spread. I was on death's door, but now I feel great. How?
Let's try medicine. They're both +3. We'll add guidance. Oh, I don't have my advantage spell anymore. Oh, boo. No, we're gonna roll that. Eight? Probably still not enough. Oh, a 4 would have done it. One more try. Oh, 6 is not going to do it. One more? We use all our inspiration here? Sure, why not? Come on, give us a 10. Another 1. Oh my god. We are not meant to pass this roll. Screw it. There we go.
Not only is the disease gone, you see it's left no scars. An impossibility for the bite.
What? But that doesn't make a lick of sense. Unless that double-crossing, filthy, lying hag! She made me sick and then trapped me in stone for kicks!
How long were you trapped like this?
I don't know! Days! Years! My kids were only babes when I left. The stones know how old they are now.
Well, at least you'll see them again.
Only 'cause of you. I ain't got no way to repay you.
Well, could have said as much from the start. Yeah, I didn't help just to get a reward.
No. What you've done for me and mine today won't be forgotten. Thank you.
All right, bye. I don't know if we ever see him again.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
You took her eyes out and killed her? I mean, I get monkey's paw wishes, but that's a stretch.
I should speak up.
Is the hag gone? God, tell me she's gone. Oh, please.
Yeah, she's dead. You're safe now.
May she burn in the 9 hells. The hag. There's never been a more vile creature. The things she did to me.
Why are you even here?
I was a fool. I wanted to know my fate. I had a choice between 2 lives, and I was frightened of choosing wrong. I asked the hag to help me see what the future would hold. Got what I wished for, too. I saw my future self. A corpse, rotten with maggots. And everyone around me dead. Putrid and dead.
You mentioned choosing between 2 lives. What were they?
A boring story. Stay or go. Marriage and kids, or a life of novelty. I lost my best years rather than just choose.
Well, do what you can and be careful.
Yes. I will. Thank you.
Bye, Lauren. Alright, let's go this way. Yep.
We need to leave. You're not supposed to be here. She'll be furious.
He's dead. You're safe now.
I thought I was lost. Could feel my mind slipping away. If it weren't for you, I would have ended up like the others. Hollowed out and as good as dead.
How'd you end up here?
Sheer desperation. My mother's mind is gone. She's forgotten herself. I tried medicine, magic, prayer. I'd have begged Merkel himself if I thought he'd listen. Heard about this wise woman out in the back end of nowhere who could help. I knew it was too good to be true, but I didn't care.
Where will you go now that you're free?
Home. To Baldur's Gate. This isn't over yet.
What do you mean?
You think Ethel was the only hag in the realms? Not by a long shot. There's more hags out there. And I'm going to do what I can to make sure no one else has to go through what I did.
Hey, we get one of our inspiration points back. Most excellent. Alright, let's go this way and get Mayrina freed. Oop.
That smell. Something died in here.
Try not to step in the traps, guys.
Be cautious.
Be careful. There are traps about.
There are lots of traps about. Try not to step on them. There's a door up here that I've never figured out how to open, but it leads to the Underdark. Maybe we'll go look at it after we get Mayrina out.
There. In the cage.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
I wonder if you have to have her alive for that. I know you can leave her alive and bargain for a +1 to a stat.
I'm so stupid. How could I have
I was just
trusted
kidding.
her? I almost gave that monster my child.
Why would you even consider that?
That's what she wanted. My baby. And God, I was going to do it. For him. My husband. She was going to bring him back. Bring Connor back to life.
Your husband must have meant a great deal to you.
Connor would have done anything to save me. I had to do the same. I just wanted everything back. Back the way it was.
Yeah, Ethel saw you were vulnerable and took advantage.
It's my own fault for letting her. Look. I don't like owing people. Here. This socket is worth some coin.
Oh, no. Keep it. You don't owe me anything.
Really? That's... My husband gave it to me. I should take him home. His coffin is just upstairs. A decent burial is the least I can give him. Thank you. I don't think there's anyone else who would have saved me.
Yeah. You're welcome. All right. Go in here.
This place reeks of death.
Alright, grab the pig head and the pork loin. Potion of speed. The bitter divorce. Necklace. Alright, what do we got? Letter to Ethel. Written in elegant cursive. Ethel, I've heard business has been slow. Rest assured I have a job for you. A client fled Baldur's Gate without payment. My agents picked up his trail along the Chianthar and have ensured he will pass through your territory. Do as you wish to him. In exchange, I have a girl who suits your particular appetites. Her mother's mind is failing. My contact has assured her you can help. I'll have her sent by the usual route. We just talked to her. Blotches of ink are spattered on this unfinished letter written in an uneven scrawl. Sister dearest, are you feeling all right, Petal? I can't believe you let some pup give you the slip. I'd be mortified. Worry not, my red caps nabbed the bugger. They're taking their sweet time with him. The screaming stopped a few nights past, but the sobbing continues. He'll die regretting he crossed a hag. A mother with a failing mind. You know me so well. I have the most darling mask for her. You must come visit. All right. Potions go to Lazel. Let me take those. Bunch of rings and Staff of Crones. And we'll go up here.
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
it. It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your
Got another inspiration point. Good. Good. Talk to Mayrina. We res her husband? I think we do.
Gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back! Bring Connor back! Please!
Point at the coffin. Accio husband.
What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
Well, the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple, can it?
But this isn't what she promised! I wanted him back the way he was, not this!
This is your husband. Do you want him or not?
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there, but he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
All right. Here's the wand. Good luck to you. Everyone liked that.
Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Using Ethel's wand wasn't the best idea.
No turning back time now.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Let's fast travel back to the village. That was an adventure. What are we doing? Everybody's got health. We've got one short rest left.
So, a vampire spawn and a monster hunter in the same group. We're not going to have trouble, are we?
Excuse me. Since this tadpole, I'm barely a monster at all. I just want to survive, same as you.
Love the dialogue.
I don't see a problem. As long as Mr. Fang there keeps his appetite in check.
All right.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Here into the well. to notice. I'm not going to bonus roll against that. We
Dry
need to save some.
stones line the wall, but the darkness below is impenetrable. The coin disappears into the well. After a moment, you hear a soft clink, not a splash.
Climb the bucket.
Keep clear of the webs, and the spiders might not notice us.
Take our coin back. Oh, violin and a copper band. We'll leave the violin, they're heavy. Let's get our spider step boots. Fun story in here. See if I can find it in the right order. Here's the burnt journal. Most of the book's pages have been carefully burned away. Those that remain contain a single sentence rewritten in varying states of agitation. In her form I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. Alright, that's kind of near the middle of the story. There is a bloody journal. Though originally a screed on Loth penned in blood, this book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different hand writing atop it. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading the murky waters of profanity while my true queen waited in the shadows. Even my name, Elite, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A half-elf, exalted by Loth herself, my drow captors cannot fathom it. But I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron mother's throat, I will escape. I will find solitude, and I will worship Loth with my very soul. And we've got the web-covered journal. The book's leaves are stuck together with thick webbing that leaches ink when pulled from the page. Only the final entry remains remotely legible. It is time. I will forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself in the Queen's image. No longer will I be bound to this lowly form, this base shape of organ and bone. Even the arachnomancers of Menzoberranzan shall weep at my feet, their little spells so feeble and fleeting. Today I found the House of Loth, and I shall be its matriarch. Then there's a ritual diagram. Ornate diagram is drawn upon the parchment depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, two figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched within overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them: transcendence. We'll send these to Gale. Another book somewhere. Hold on, where are the boots? Oh, this chest. There we go. Take all of that. Did we read the Tatter Journal? There we go. A journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in codes, save for a few passages near the end that are penned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion. It draws them. I hear them in the shadows, whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider's silk, a pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Loth sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I am on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigil scarred upon his face, an arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. Gale is inspired. What happened was the elf escaped and was living here, studying how to transcend. Spiders gave her gifts like the boots that we just received, which I'm going to give to Asterion.
Well, hello.
Never Never a dull moment.
And then...
If not over, then through.
She did the ritual and transformed into the matriarch that we're going to fight over there. Compelling story. Alright, everybody hide.
Should mind my
This
step.
way. I want to get to the high ground if we can. This fight's not so dangerous. The matriarch fight can be dangerous, but I think it's just the first time I was here I got killed, so I'm a bit more wary about it than I probably need to be. Far away. Everybody's too far away. Come closer. Alright, never mind. Sneak, sneak, sneak. So far we've made it pretty close.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Just hit it. No. How did it not have any damage taken?
I'm ready.
Better tread carefully.
We are going to inflict wounds. Thank you.
Out of sight, out of mind. I just love surprises. Careful.
The bird is still out of combat too. That's brilliant. Medicine back on that. And
I'm just waiting. Surprise.
And kick.
Don't linger.
Yeah.
No fun at all.
Not in combat yet.
Excellent.
I don't think you have anything that's going to one-shot this guy, unfortunately, but... I think we might just fireball. Yeah, we'll just fireball.
On my way. The dance macabre.
Have to keep going.
I speak, they burn.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Oh, you got a minute of attack left. Fantastic. Benefits of having an enormous party.
What's hiding here?
You guys, gotta stop being poisoned. go up here. Give everybody a chance to get rid of their poisons. We'll use up our last rest.
That put the wind back in my sails.
Breathe deep
and move.
Alright, this can be tricky. Her. We're gonna just mark her.
Wanna dance?
Ready.
Heart.
Unseen.
Less me, Starion, Karlak, and Lazel. And
Ready for anything.
no, climb down.
One false move.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Feel that? A breeze. Something's down there.
Well, after you.
Missed.
Soldier.
Strength in silence. Quiet as a moonbeam.
Damn it, Will.
Keep your blade close.
Sneak attack. There we go. Actually bite it. There we go.
Well, so much for peace.
Everybody in combat. Gale is not in combat.
Forthwith.
Gale and Karlak. Okay. We're ranked. Karlak just hit one of them, so you're in combat. Let's do a searing. Alright. Almost half her health gone in the first round. Happy with that. Alright, Shadowheart. Probably gonna be immune to poison. Nobody needs healing yet. We're good.
Yes.
Put you over here so you don't get knocked off.
This is my time.
I'm gonna blade this thing. Menacing attack. Action surge. Again. Just hit it. Got it.
On the move.
Let's bonus attack. And we missed.
The dice roll in my favor.
Enter.
swift as my feet can carry me.
Mark that one.
There's nothing. Think you can take me on?
Oh yeah, react. We're good.
Shall we dance?
Ranged attack this. And one more. Oh, you don't have a second attack. Yeah, let's get out of the toxin. Alright. Is this a touch? Oh, you can't reach him.
Keep going.
Oh, we got webbed. Got a level too, though.
Quite exhausted. A good night's sleep would do me wonders.
I agree. Let's go to camp. Level everybody up and take a night's rest. Yes, Ranger level 5. We get spell. We get web. We're not going to second attack at Ranger level 5. I thought we did. Apparently not. What spell do we want? Fight growth is really good for crowd control. We're going to take that. We still want our moths. That's fine. Do we want to swap anything out? No. And we get a feat. I'm going to take crossbow expert. That, when you make crossbow attacks within melee range, the attack rolls do not have disadvantage. And your piercing shot inflicts gaping wounds for twice as long. There we go. Karlak gets Elemental Cleaver, which means we can sell all those extra weapons in her inventory. We don't need to carry all that around anymore. I think we're going to take ability improvement and up her... let's say... up her dexterity. I want her going earlier in combat. Level 6, we get Inescapable Destruction. Spells you cast ignore resistance to necrotic damage. We want that. Paired spells. We don't need Sanctuary anymore. I do want Enhance ability. Yes. I think that's good. That's a good setup. Yeah. Her feat. Warcaster, she's got spell Sniper. I'm going to give her... do Durable. Yeah, Durable is a good one to take. Full hit points every short rest. Warlock 6. What do we get? Cursed Spectre. When you or an ally slay a creature that is afflicted with Hexblade Curse, you can raise a Cursed Spectre that will fight alongside for a short period of time. Okay, that sounds fun. Level 3 spell. Hunger of Hadar is good. Crowd control. had trouble with it, but it is flight would also be good for his movement, but he's got blink. If you have blink, you don't need flight. Although this would be 10 turns of just our movement with flying instead of spending a bonus action to blink. I'm going to say... Doesn't matter to me. There are definitely fights where Hunger of Hadar is very valuable. I could replace a spell. Let's take Flight and maybe replace... what do we want to replace? I could replace Shatter. Oh, I could replace Branding Smite. Let's get rid of that, and we'll swap in Hunger. That's a better spell, yeah. And his feat, we've got Polearm Master, we got Savage Attacker. Do we want to take also Great Weapon Master? Make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. Attacks, yeah, minus 10. He already misses a lot. What's the other options? Yeah, we'll take this. I'm pretty sure glaives count for that, so we'll take that. Fighter. Actually, we're gonna take her first level of War Cleric. We don't need that. Let's take... Doesn't really matter. I'm never going to cast spells, so we'll take Light. It's helpful in Act 2. Her deity is going to be Vlaakith. Yeah, Religion and Insight are fine. Spells, no and no. We'll give her another Cure. Yeah, bonus action heal. Not going to heal for much. And maybe... You know what? Command could be useful. They're not going to have a very high wisdom, so we'll try it. And then her feet... We could give her more wisdom, but we're not going to. I think I'm going to make her mobile. Yeah, increases as your movement speed increases, and difficult terrain doesn't slow you when you dash. If you move after making a melee attack, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from your target. Yeah. Get her in combat faster. Naked Astarion. We are going to make you Open Hand Monk. With... I'm going to increase your wisdom, I think. We're going back to Wizard. 2 levels is all we need in there for now. Cantrip. We'll give him... He already has Light. We'll give him Water Bolt. Oh, actually, we should give him Thunderbolt. Yeah. And then level 2 spells. Daggers is surprisingly useful. What do we want? 6 to 24, 6 to 36. For image. We have a bird to give blind. Yeah, not a lot of spells that we need here. Let's take Scorching Ray. It's good to have. Prepared spells. Once these garbage spells prepared. No, we want Lightning Bolt prepared. We want Misty Step prepared. We'll take that. That's a good setup. We're going to do Elemental Adept of Thunder first. We're going to give him all the Elemental Adepts. Fantastic. Anybody need... Oh, we have the book. I kind of want to be in, like, out of camp to do that because I need the bonuses to pass the checks. So we'll try that after we sleep, I think. Let's sleep. We only have 2 inspiration rolls. Those are some hard checks. Alright, end the day. Anybody want to chat? It looks like somebody does. Oh, it's Gale. Gale with his AI girlfriend. Pretty.
Oh. My, you startled me. I was miles away.
Figure you're conjured. Who is she? Someone you miss?
In a manner of speaking, yes. I was lost in prayer of all things. Mistra, for indeed it was her image I conjured, commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
Sure.
Then follow my lead. Now you.
Imitate the gesture quickly and decisively. Spring of bonuses.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
What do we got? We'll try intelligence. Repeat the words slowly but carefully.
Suddenly, the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony. As true as you can.
Picture the concept of harmony. We have +3 Insight, recall a memory of early youth, a happy family moment. Let's try that.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
You're a wonderful teacher.
Oh, I know.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
Satisfying end to a wondrous experience. Time to let
The
go.
weave evaporates. And as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Good night, Gale. Oh. Lisa, why are you glowing blue?
Speak.
Oh, because of the potion. Are you sure the crush is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these.
I expect I am your first.
Never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Thanks for noticing.
It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
You know much about mind flayers.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Okay. You know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Yeah. That sounds awful. How are you so calm?
Because I do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. That is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides,
What hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
All right, leave. Let's see. How are you doing, Asterion? How you holding up?
Need something?
What do you think is waiting for us in Moonrise?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
How does someone become a vampire?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Huh. So the monster hunter, he's looking for you, isn't he?
So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him.
What did you do? Why was he hunting you?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
Who's Cazador exactly?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
You sure he's behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
He appeared when you needed him. Sounds convenient.
Maybe. Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians. Cazador's sending a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
Why capture you? Why not just kill you?
Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me.
Well, you're safe with me.
Safe? You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Oh, okay. He can do that. Just walk into our camp.
Probably not. He has to rest in his crypt during the day. I've never known him to leave Baldur's Gate. But he has no end of lackeys. He'll send someone else in his place. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably.
What do you make of Raphael's deal?
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
We have other options, better
Figuring
options.
out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control me once more? Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it.
Leave. Alright. So much to talk about. Barely ever talk to the companions. Let's see how Shadow... Well, Will's right here. Talk to Will. Get
The
caught
Blade
up.
of Frontiers at your calling.
How did you become the Blade?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
And what act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
Nice to finally put a face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
Okay. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the Blade of Frontiers. No more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Okay. You should get out of this pack.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Well, we can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Oh. Good. Shadowheart, let's catch up with you.
May the darkness protect you.
Indeed. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shar subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Into other matters. Talk about your Shah
I'm
worship.
sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
We're in the same boat. Okay. Come on. We're not rolling good on guidance.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Doesn't sound very appealing going by her
The
titles.
night brings comfort. Through loss, we find acceptance. In the arms of the Dark Mother, we find peace.
There has to be something more that draws people to Shah.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
How do they turn people to their goddess?
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
You torture people. Sounds evil.
Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me. Ah, but there's no bailiff here, is there? Just leagues of wilderness and the dangers lurking within. We're in this together, but I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company.
Yeah, that didn't go well. Yeah, let's see where this goes. Can't help but feel you and I might have missed a chance to connect.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
I'd like that. Lead the way.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions. I'll come for you.
All right. With that, let's get some rest. Let's see what night event we get. No night event. I'll take it. Alright, I think with that we're going to call it a part there. This was a long one. didn't really mean for it to go this long, but clearing the swamp and the spiders in one go takes some time. So next time, I gotta think about what we'll do. The only thing left is maybe some more shopping to see if there's another hand crossbow, and then the goblin camp, unless we want to sequence break some things. But we've done pretty much everything else on the main map. Whoops, didn't mean to go there. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, all we have left is the goblin camp. Or going up here to meet the Gith. Which we could do. What's this one? Save the refugees. We're still working on that. So we'll figure that out next time. I gotta think about how we want to proceed. We could sequence break and maybe go down to the Underdark. There's a couple ways to do that. I think that might be fun, and then come back and do the Goblin Camp after clearing the Underdark. Maybe we'll do that. So I hope you stick around. If you made it this far, think about hitting that like and subscribe buttons that help the channel. And let me know that you're enjoying what we're seeing. Feel free to leave comments below, tips, tricks, or just suggestions on how to improve the recordings. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I hope you are too. Catch us live. We stream World of Warcraft on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and most Sundays as well. A lot of fun. So join us for that if you're available. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Bye.